Right, so I have arrived into Cholet city, and here I'm gonna find my first deal. And this is our Peugeot 206, a coupe. Side skirts pretty good, I checked, all nice. For some reason the steering a bit shakes, but I think it's gonna be okay. We're gonna fix that up, and yeah, that's how it looks. Wipers are working. Heater heats up. Yes, like, you know, of course problem some, but that's okay. That's pretty nice. I agreed on 350. So there we have it, friends. I have a Peugeot 206, year 2000, 1.1 or 1.2 liter petrol engine, basically a small block. So that's what we have. Has some issues, some on the chassis, that the like finish coat is, you know, fading off. But that's the most Peugeot's problems. It came with some extra set of wheels, but those are like pretty old ones, pretty rusty, so we might gonna like grind those and just, you know, paint it, so at least it's gonna be good looking. The chassis, as you probably saw, doesn't have much of a rust. There are some rusts like on the exactly lifting spots. I checked underneath the car, mostly underneath where the front lift spot is, but that's kind of it. Nothing major, nothing like rotten through, so that's very good. Second side skirt also, as you can see, real nice. But I mean, here has some little bit of rust popping out, but we're gonna deal with this. And I told you, like, this finish coat is like fading off. Yeah, just looking like that. Has small issues. The lock, the driver's side lock works, but the passenger doesn't. It locks with the key, but the central doesn't work, and this does not really locks. So I think we're gonna check those out, that one and this one, of course. So I think first thing first, what we're gonna do, I think we're gonna get everything out of the car, inspect first, and yeah, start working on it, make it a little bit in a better shape, you know. So it's gonna be a pretty hard day, but I think it's gonna be pretty interesting. So let's go. lock on the passenger door that doesn't want to actually twist. So basically WD-40 all the way in, because it doesn't even want to like twist the key, like it's so like seized up. So you block the passage and you put the pressure. So you do that for like few times. You try to go in and back and forth with the key, so it's like easily, you know, goes in, out, then you try to twist it. Yeah, that works. It needs to be a little bit of movement. Look, locks, unlocks. Easy, easy fix. Done. Basically, I took all the wheels off. I regrinded with the wire wheel all the, you know how it is, like the rust, because you know the steering is slightly shaking and it's always good to have some lubrication. I use like a brass spray. So all the wheels, all the nuts are all nice and fresh. Of course, I kinda repainted and did some anti-corrosion on the spots where all the arches are. So now I think I have bought some paint, and I think I'm just gonna slightly like fade all these imperfections where, as you can see, it's like white and clear. So we're gonna do that. Already I kinda spent like 5 hours, I think, so not much to do left. The interior is pretty much clean. I check all the arches, all the like rust and everything. On the bottom there's not much rust. I found only one hole, which is like this size, so I'm just gonna like clean it up, put anti-corrosion, and let the next owner know that there is a hole. But overall, all the side skirts, arches are completely fine, no rusted through. You can poke it whatever you want. It's basically like a rock, which is very weird for this model to have such a chassis still alive, because I mean it's like 2000. Yeah, it's the year is 2000, which is now like 25 years old, and it's still like a bone. Crazy. As you can see, I kinda pre-sprayed some parts, those fading like finish coat. Now looks way better. It kind of changes the colors, but it's better than to be white. Also here by the doors, you cannot really see, but yeah, that's how it looks. This plastic was kind of faded, so I painted on both sides also. This corner over here, you can kind of see like those chip off like clear coat, but let's say from a meter you cannot really spot much of a difference. Here just fresh coat, still needs to be dry a bit, but I mean way better than it was. And of course this fender also was like that. So yeah, I think overall pretty good. I'm pretty satisfied with that. So now I think we're just gonna remove this panel from inside the door and disconnect the speaker. we are kind of finished. So now I'm just taking some photos. Looking pretty good. The interior, yeah, it's pretty decent, pretty clean, nothing special. Pretty nice. All that fade, as you can see, all good. The trunk, the speaker wires was kind of hanging out, but I placed it in place. All nice and clean. All the lights works. Everything is very nice. Calipers. The front. I fixed that speaker that was kinda not working. No lights on the dash. That's good. So yeah, that's kinda it for this. So I'm just gonna take some photos and basically I'm gonna list it for sale. And yeah, so this is kinda our first junk car that is running well, and I hope it's gonna sell pretty quick, because I mean the petrol always sells pretty quick, so that's good. But yeah, that's what we have. So thank you guys for watching this first episode. Oh yeah, I forgot to say how much was it for these wheels. I have paid 350 euros. So I was just gonna write the numbers like by the corners, how much we have, how much like extra we spend for like petrol, for travel and stuff, and how much was for the car. The car was total 350, and plus around 40 euros for extra, you know, like petrol tickets, insurance and so on. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. As always, drop a like and see you guys next time.